everybody, TA Drag Racer here. I'm going to do a pretty short video. I had a problem a little ways back with my sim racing rig. My seat snapped. I'm not going to go over the brand. That's not really relevant to the conversation. Here, I'll show you what happened. This is the back of the seat. Here's the adjuster. This goes down to the front of the seat. It's on the left-hand side. It broke, and then the seat back would start flopping back. Couldn't control it. So I'll show you what broke, actually. It had just a little tube in it. It looks like a lawn chair tube almost. It went from the adjuster to the front of the seat that held that study, and it broke. Pushing on the brake, putting pressure on the back of the seat. And I'm a big full-size guy. It put way too much pressure on the seat and it just snapped. Made the seat unusable. The company did replace it under warranty, but I knew it was going to be the same problem, so I wanted to try to find a solution. What I did, the frame I had here it wasn't an aluminum frame, it was just a metal frame. Had everything pre-drilled. It was a good quality product, but the seat width wasn't adjustable, and I wanted to be able to put whatever seat I wanted on it, and it wouldn't be easily fixed. I'd had to modify things to even get a different type of seat to fix other than just a strict replacement seat. I did get a replacement seat, and I ended up selling this frame, and I constructed a new frame, a Mark IV Trak Racer TR4, and I love it, and it's adjustable. It's an aluminum frame, so the width is adjustable where you put the seat. You can put any kind of seat pretty much you want on any type of sim racing. So first thing I did, I looked for a sim seat to replace the seat I had. See if I could find something a little better quality. So I started looking around. I have a Micro Center close to me, so I wanted to see what they had. They have some very nice seats. Here's a TK Racing seat. I really like this. The ones they had, this is the one I liked the most. But I just have no understanding of what kind of quality it's made of. I'm sure it's a good quality product, but it is a sim racing seat. It's not legal to put in a regular car. It's not licensed for that. It's a sim racing seat. It's a very nice looking seat. $350. So I wanted to see what else they had. Here's a Next Level Racing seat. It's $500. And it looks like pretty much plastic seat with some lining in it. It's got seat mounts on the side you would mount to the frame. I'm not sure how well I fit into that. I'm not sure how comfortable it would be. I've got a little wider rear axle than that possibly, so I didn't want to risk it. $500 is pretty pricey. Looks like a great quality seat though. Here's another type of TK Racing seat. This one is sort of made like that last seat. It's just all fabric. It's form fit on the sides. Again, I'm not sure how comfortable that would be for me. It's $350. Here's Sparco. Everybody talks great about Sparcos. They got a great price on it now. It's regularly $600. I'm sure when I was looking, it was $600. It's on sale right now for $383. And took a look at it. It's a nice looking seat. It looks like it may be a real racing seat. I'm not sure. It says it meets somewhere down here. It's FIA approved, which that must be a sanctioning body. And so it could be a real racing seat. Again, I'm not sure how comfortable it'll be for me. It's form fitted on the sides. It don't look like the front's that comfortable, but I've heard good things about the seat. It's a great seat. It wasn't quite what I was looking for. So, looked online. Here's a SimLab seat. It's $529. It's the same type of thing. They're great seats, I'm sure. Cheapest they got on here, even on sale, is about $350. So I thought, what other options do I have? Well, I used to drag race, and I built a few race cars. I said, where did I always buy my stuff? Predominantly from two places. And one of them was Jegs. I don't know if you've ever seen their commercials, or if you watch any racing shows, you probably have. They sponsor a lot of racing shows. They're definitely race oriented. So I come on here and look for seats. And first one pops up, this one, $187.99. It's a passenger car seat. It's fully licensed to put in a car. Weighs 36 pounds. It's fairly substantial, simulated leather. Shows the height, width. It includes a slider. And it's a fairly nice looking seat. Looks well built. This is the actual seat I ended up buying. And came completely 100% assembled. Slider was already attached to the bottom. You can see it gives dimensions on here. And there's two holes. They're 11 inches apart on the sides on the sliders. You just bolt those to your frame, on the aluminum frame. Bolted right on, no issues whatsoever. Let's see what else they have. Okay, here's another version of a seat. A little different design if you like that better. $236. These are sale prices. This one's regularly $230. This one's regularly $275. Here's a plastic seat. It's a real racing seat. These have bolt holes on the bottom that you can bolt up through, or you can put a slider on it and use the slider. That's what I would do on a sim rig. $48.99. If you like that type of seat, that's hard to beat. It is a real racing seat. I mean, it's not a pretend racing seat. And here's another option. This one is a little different design. RCI racing seat, $85. Here's a seat, $367. It's a looks more like a truck seat. This one definitely looks more like a racing seat. Looks a lot like some of the sim racing seats. Here's a competition seat, very nice one, $185. Compares very favorably to the ones that were several $100s for just a sim racing seat. This licensed product, yeah, it looks like a Jegs licensed product again. Here it gives the full dimensions, but it is a true racing seat, and it even comes with a slider for $185. Not bad if that's what you're looking for. You can get aluminum racing seats. Look at all these seats. There's so many different kinds. $187, $288 for this one. Here's some more racing seats. Look at the prices. I mean, these are true seats that are going to hold up. I was in a crash with one of these aluminum seats. Not quite that one, but it had little side bolsters on it for rib protection. A serious crash. Flipped the car several times, going about 120 mile an hour. And seat held up 100% perfectly. Roll cage saved my life, but the seat also saved my life, keeping me in it. I had a 5-point harness on, of course. $181. And you could spend more. $85, $194. Here's a neat looking red large fiberglass seat, $288. These are great options. If you need to replace your seat, definitely take a look here. Their shipping is usually free shipping. Everything usually ships out free. I usually get it the next day or within a couple days. I think this took like a week to get. Probably had to come from a different warehouse. I live pretty close to one of their main warehouses. Actually their original warehouse in Ohio. Also, Summit Racing's another place to look, and they had very similar seats for the same prices. So if you need to get a seat, definitely check them out. I'll show it to you on my rig. I did this on my iPhone. It may not be the best video in the world, but I'll show it to you. Fit very easily on the rig. It's a great looking seat. It's held up great. Video's not the highest quality. Sorry about that. Like I said, I just did it with my iPhone. Let me take my hand off there so it quits doing that. Get off of there. There it goes. And I'll show you down where the sliders attach. Attached real easy. 4 bolts attached right into the bolts came with the chassis. You can adjust those rails in and out as you need it for whatever kind of seat you want to put on it. But this was a great option for me. The thing is held up great. It's comfortable. It came in one box, no assembly whatsoever. The seat was completely laid back flat. It was just a big long box. I just had to use these cranks, cranked it up where I wanted it. You could slide the slider back and forth to mount the bolts real easily on the base. And it was done. It took very little time to install that. So, if you have a need for a racing seat, think of alternatives and also other things. One thing I did buy off of here, let me see if it's on this page. I searched for sim racing seats. And you hear it in my video all the time. Cup holder. I got that mounted on the front. If you hear the metallic sound, I was usually taking my coffee cup in and out of that. Take a drink while I'm talking to you while I'm racing. I love that. You can buy the racing seats almost as cheap as you can buy that seat slider. I'm not ditching into this sim racing stuff. It's all good quality, but I know the racing seat's going to hold up. I mean, it's a true automobile seat. So, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, I appreciate you leave a like. And I'll see you the next time. It's TA Drag Racer signing out.